I the a-hole for deciding to postpone the wedding over a comment my fiance made about my scar? I, female, have a visible scar on the side of my neck. It's been there for over 6 years and no one has ever commented on it or made negative remarks about it. However, my fiance would make comments about my scar and make it seem like flirting. For instance, complaining he had kissed every part of my body except my neck because of the scar, and how the scar looked like a kid messed up such a great art, referring to how I look. I told him I didn't appreciate it, even if he was using the scar to be flirty with me, but he insisted he loves me anyway. Our wedding is approaching, and I've been busy with the wedding planning, and days ago, my fiance and I and in-laws were talking about the wedding, and I was talking about how we were going to finally be married. He laughed and said,
"I'm marrying you minus the scar."
I was stunned when he said that, especially in front of his family. I was so upset, I got up and walked out of the room. We had a big fight and he kept saying I was being a drama queen and he said nothing wrong. He insulted your appearance and embarrassed you in front of his family. Again, I find it odd that he has the audacity to say this in front of them. I feel like maybe his family has like made comments about it or something and made him feel like uncomfortable. Like, what does he expect you to do about it? Like, I don't really understand. He doubled down when I said I'd consider postponing the wedding because of his comment, and he called me crazy. His mom said I'm obviously traumatized by my scar to let it ruin my marriage with her son and suggested therapy. I mean, she's kind of minimizing what he said, which makes me think that she's also said it. She told me that the scar was the issue, not her son, who loves me as I am and chose me to be his wife. Oh, great.
Ooh, wow, what a privilege.
No, she's only saying that because she feels the same way he does. I don't know, I really feel horrible right now. I don't know if I said the right thing about postponing the wedding and whether I'm overreacting in this situation. My girlfriends have previously said that my fiance shouldn't even be bringing up the scar like that. I mean, you've told him multiple times that what he said is like mean. I don't even understand why he's saying it. It's rude. If he has such a problem with it, then why is he marrying you? Am I wrong? I don't think I am. I think this is kind of, not only does he feel this way about how you look, it's kind of like when you find out, like, you know those guys that go like on the record, they go on a video and they say,
oh yeah, like, I don't think my wife is attractive.
And they say it like very proudly and publicly. They'll say like, oh, like my wife is like a 6 out of 10. So disrespectful. And the audacity to say that in public is like crazy. Like, why are you with someone that you don't consider attractive? And not only did he say that, but he also humiliated you in front of his family, which is not the a-hole. I want to marry you, but my scar does not. There you go. Honestly, this sounds like someone who chips away at your confidence. Little by little, he will make little comments like this that will chip away at your confidence so that you don't feel worthy enough to have anybody else. And that's messed up. And it's a lot more common than you'll think. I know so many relationships that started with the negging. I personally think it's a sign of, especially it'll happen worse and worse further down the line. What's gonna happen when you gain weight after you have children? Is he gonna start making comments about that? Is he just gonna leave you for someone who's better looking? I don't know, man. Like, it just kind of sounds like this is a sign and a very, very large red flag that it's only gonna get worse. He's doing it to undermine your self-esteem and confidence. You do not see your scar as an issue or a reason to be insecure, and he's trying to change that. Do not let him. Get far away from him and his mother. Your friends are spot on. Not the a-hole, but you will be if you continue to let him disrespect you over and over again after you've already put your foot down. So like exactly like this person said, when you're with someone who constantly like makes little digs like this at you, constantly pointing out your insecurities, like things that are wrong with you.
Are you sure you want to wear that? You've gained a little bit of weight. I never noticed how big your nose was.
You know, just like little like chips. That is to condition you into thinking that you're not good enough for anyone else. And he already feels that way. Literally, like his family already feels that way. He feels that way, that he's doing you a favor by marrying you. But then why does he want you to stay so badly? Like, I don't get it. Kind of sounds like you're doing him a favor, and that's on period. Am I the a-hole for telling my fiance my stepdaughter isn't mine? Sort it out yourself. I'm a 27-year-old man, and my fiance's 30. We've been together for nearly 4 years. I have a 6-year-old son, and she has an 11-year-old daughter, both from previous relationships. Up until now, we haven't had any issues regarding the children. Yesterday, her daughter was set to go on a camping trip for a friend's birthday, where they would be doing activities like kayaking. My fiance dressed her in a dress, and I mentioned to her that it didn't seem like the right choice for the occasion. She seemed offended and said her daughter could wear whatever she liked, and that it wasn't a man's place to judge. I tried tried to clarify what I meant, but she cut me off saying, she's my daughter, not yours. Okay. I took my son to a pre-planned match when my fiance rang me. It turned out the birthday girl's mom had told her daughter she couldn't go in a dress and needed to wear a tracksuit or something similar, so they didn't let her on the bus. My fiance then asked if I could leave the match early to drive her daughter to the activity center. I replied,
Why should I? She's not my daughter and I'm here with my son.
oh. Neither of us are talking now. I do pity for my stepdaughter as I wasn't being spiteful. I mean, you were a little bit. My son was looking forward to it and it would amount to 4 hours of travel. Am I the a-hole? Yeah, I think you're kind of both jerks here. Like, I get why you said what you said. I think she was a bigger jerk because she shouldn't have said that in the first place. Like, you were just saying it because of what she said. And you did tell her that what the daughter was wearing was not appropriate. It's clear that that was a miscommunication. She should not have said, she's my daughter, not yours. So she was a jerk. I see why you said what you said. Do I think it was nice? No, it wasn't. It wasn't entirely nice. Woman here, is she always so nasty with her responses? As far as it's not a man's place to judge, is she mental? You weren't judging anything. You gave a statement that the dress wasn't appropriate for the activity. That's what she took it as. She kind of like made it about gender and like shaming your daughter or something. That's not what you said. You just said she's literally going like to be water dress. No, doesn't work. If she can't take a simple suggestion, I would rethink the relationship. And furthermore, I don't really like how this is her fault. She didn't listen to you. She didn't admit that you were right and to apologize to you. But what she is doing is demanding that you leave your son and the plans that you made and go and drive and fix her mistake. Do I think this relationship is gonna last? No, I don't. Cause like, whatever. I actually am gonna go with not the a-hole. Cause I'm a little petty. And I'd probably say the same thing.